Hi friends, welcome to Sailing Liberty.
We're really glad you're back.
Welcome to the water world. This week we are building the wind turbine.
Yeah, it's happening, and it's happening here on Liberty.
Hey, if you like the show, please subscribe. It helps me to continue.
Oh yeah.
Today on Sailing Liberty.
Looks like our stuff from McMastercar has arrived and we can finish up our projects. Chain plates and wind generator. What do you think?
Pretty good. Okay.
Okay. Come on, let's go. All right, this is it. We're putting in the base plates for the wind generator structure. These are 1/4 inch thick aluminum, good high quality aluminum, right from our friends at Bobcat. And bolting them down to our bronze cross members that we have structured our wind steering mechanism off of our monitor wind vane. And we're gonna add them right on top. And we're just gonna use 4 bolts there because it's a pretty good setup right now. And we're gonna then come in with the next step, which is getting the feet attached to the base plates. But first, some drilling of metal, which is always a great way to start the day, end the day, and do all day long. You know, I just love bronze. I wish boats used bronze like they did in the good old days. It's almost as strong as steel. It's actually less prone to cracking and fracture than steel, stainless steel we're talking. And it's easier to drill, way easier to drill. But alas, it's more expensive and it's not shiny. So it's gonna kill that deal every single time. Anyway, we use it any chance we get. When we can afford it, it's going on the boat because it has no failure points. It is the best material for shipboard. And there's statues and pieces of bronze around the world. Some of the oldest objects in the world are made of bronze and they're just as good as new. So here's the bronze. Use it when you can. I'm gonna put in the insulating spacers between the unlike metals. That's aluminum and bronze. All right, the base plates are in and we're ready to build upon a good foundation. You know, they say a good foundation is the beginning of any good structure. So we figured we'd start with a good foundation and go from there. Thank you to Bob Carlin, FLP Bob. He jumped on the wish list and saw that we needed a saber saw more than once. He brought one straight to us from his own private collection. Nice lunch, nice hanging out with you and the missus. Cheers, Bob Carlin. Wow, clean and controlled cut. Very nice. 2 of those and we're ready to get busy finding it out. All right, and the beauty of this is there's already bolt holes here. This is already a bolted down piece. So once we make a little bit of relief on the ends for our new feet coming down from the pipe, we just bolt it right back in as it was. It's gonna be solid, it's gonna be nice.
Okay, it's not that bad.
No, it's great. It's gonna be really sleek, sweetie. Don't worry, I wouldn't make our boat anything but sleek. All right, a little bit of aluminum fabrication for the underpinnings of the wind generator feet pads. Bob Carlin, thank you so much for this. It is a bunch of cutting wheels and cutting wheels go fast. Gonna cut these 1/4 inch top plates down to size. Ideally, you'd cut this with a carbide tip blade on a chop saw, but here on shipboard, we gotta make it quick and dirty. Just give it the old chopperoni. Job done. All right, we're cut. Let it cool off for a second, and then we can get together our sandwich of isolation. It's going to be a nice isolating platform for the vibrations created by the wind generator. Hopefully we'll have a better than average isolation here on this setup because that is the number 2 complaint with wind generators. Number 1 complaint is the wind generator doesn't give you all the power you need for your entire ship. We're not going to worry about that first one because we know that this is just the icing on the cake.
Third ones are the neighbors, the sound.
The neighbors also don't like you anymore.
It takes the cups off.
It's going to be a lot easier to work with it. We got the layout figured out. Now we're gonna have a little easier access to our bolts and our drilling and everything like that. Get a center mark with the full-size drill bit, switch over to a pilot drill, and then to a little bit bigger, and almost all the way. And now we got the full-size drill, popping the bolt on through. So we start with our base plate. Let's let this little scrap represent the base plate. We bring in 2 rubber pads, high density, 1/2 inch thick. They're gonna give us the spacer we need, and they absorb vibration. When you have multiple densities, it does not transmit vibration very well. It's inefficient at transmitting vibration, and we get a deadening effect, hopefully stopping the vibration. Then we bring in the top plate that protects the rubber from the sun, and that's where we mount our flange, right on there. And from there, we add this, and then our pipe goes up.
Did you get hurt?
No. All right, that's our isolators. That is no joke. Isolation is the #2 complaint about wind generators, vibration. And with isolation, we can control the vibration. And with expectations, we can control our response to the output we get, and be thankful for every watt we bring in the middle of the night. It's a lot of work. I almost feel like the feet are almost the biggest part of this project.
Wow.
I'll take aluminum any day. Wow. All right, look at that. That is rock. That is gonna be, and killing vibration like crazy.
Rock solid?
Rock solid, baby. You know, for a project like this, washers just aren't good enough. We had an old scrap of stainless steel laying around, and we're going to cut it down here and use it as a full-size backing plate on top of 2 more pieces of rubber to isolate the nuts and the washers from the base plate. Total isolation. When you're spending this much time on vibration isolation, you're going to be glad you did when it's finished, because there's nothing more you can do to control the vibration. You've already done it, and hopefully you really won't have much vibration. Certainly not anything high frequency.
Sunrise crimson painted the sky, coffee black as a parrot's eye. Wind whips the spray, makes a man sigh. Another day on the ocean high, waves crashing down, no solid ground. Oh, the salty dog life, it's a wild ride, good, bad, ugly, always by my side.
All right, that looks great. That is rock solid, and it's Loctited in, and it's not going anywhere.
Feet are in.
Yeah, they are. Before I put the cups back on the feet, I'm going to drill a hole in the bottom for a drain, let the salt water drain out and air flow so that the pipes can dry out on the inside. And once the holes are in, we're going to put a screen on it to keep the mud daubers out. Got a nice air hole, drain hole. Wow, that was a lot. All right, next step, we cut our uprights to the exact same length. Our shortest piece right now is 106.5. That's just about 9 feet. We're gonna make them both 106.5. It ain't pretty, but the pipe is cut. And now we're ready to see what's what. Bracket's going to control our left-right rigidity between the 2 towers. All right, we've got good clearance here on the wind vane. the monitor self-steering mechanism, and this mark tells me where the boom goes by. So we're way clear of that, plus some boom range as well. All right, we're starting to look like we're getting somewhere. The next step is we're gonna lose the backstay. I'm gonna make sure that our mid backstays are nice and tight before we release this. There's really not much load, if any, on here. And that's it. I think we're gonna feel like this is a pretty good cutoff point for today. Good progress. Tomorrow is gonna be insano. First thing in the morning, let's hit it hard.
Thank you, Lord.
Whoa. Well, we've been bringing this project together for a while, so I'm always keeping my scrounger eye open for good stuff for free. And somebody was chucking out their 50 amp shore power with the ends cut off. The ends always go bad on shore power apparatus, unless you switch over to the smart plug, but that's another story. So I got this wire and I was hoping it was going to be in good shape and we can use it to help wire up the wind generator so we can get some really good voltage. Keep the voltage up and get it back to our batteries without a lot of voltage loss. This is 6.3 and it has 3 conductors in it, 6 gauge, nice and big. Coming off of the wind generators, I think it's more like 10 gauge. So this is a nice big bump up and you're gonna get no voltage loss. So I just double checked, I peeled the ends back and it looks like it was not been underwater, which would be a kiss of death if this had been in salt water and water had gotten into the wires. That would be corroded. They look perfect, they look great. So we're not gonna keep this big jacket on here. That would never work inside that 2-inch tubing and it would just be way too hard to use. So we're gonna strip it out, we're gonna get it down to its bare dimensions, and we're gonna start portioning out our wire for our 2 wind generators and figure out how we're gonna wire it up, because putting the pipes together and putting the wires together is a one and done thing. It's all gonna go together, 1, 2, 3, pipes, wires, and everything together. So here we go, we're gonna keep stripping this baby. Got this special tool, it's a German thing, it's for taking off these kind of jackets.
You bought it from Estonia?
I got this jacket remover at Bauhaus in Estonia. I think they have Bauhauses all over Europe.
Bauhaus.
Bauhaus.
German word.
I love going there because as much as it's just like Home Depot or Lowe's, they have different stuff, right? Their tools are different. A lot of their building standards are different. If you go to Estonia on a tour or whatever, make sure you go and spend an afternoon in Bauhaus. It's very interesting. It's like building materials and tools that speak a different language. As a fix-it kind of guy, that's gonna ring true with you. So I'm gonna just go ahead and use this great tool to just take this whole jacket off of here, get this wire broken down. This is great also to just get this off the deck along with all the pipe that we've collected for this job. The boat's got a bit of clutter on board and you know, it'd be nice if it was just all worthless stuff you could throw in the river and be done with it, but everything has got a place, it just has to get put there. And putting it there is not the easiest thing. It's a whole project. So the decks are getting cleared, jobs are getting done, and things are getting good.
Yeah, and we get some more electricity.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we're kind of like electricity brats. We want a lot of it.
Yeah.
Because we have so many cool things that use electricity.
Like
power.
AC.
AC power, it's the dream, it's the fantasy. Is it possible? We're gonna find out. All right, now we banana peel it. I'm gonna keep a foot or two of this. I think I'm gonna size my holes in the pipe where the wire emerges to fit nice and tight on this. I can use this as a sleeve to protect the wire from the hole in the pipe that I'm gonna drill. This wire was shore power, and now it's gonna be shoreless power. And I've always wondered, why don't they use marine grade copper coated with tin wire in shore power cables? They never do.
That is reading the manual, so we get the electrical components right.
Checking the wire size tables here, and I think the 6 gauge is crazy big, but
Why not?
Can't beat the price. It says here, for optimal performance, use the largest wires that are practical and affordable. And we got affordable down. Now practical is the question. Maybe we'll do a combination of a smaller wire in the tubes and nice heavy wire going back to the back of the boat and do a little terminal block there to make the conversion. But let's see, I've got to figure it out as we go. We're crafting this project. The intimate details are the last frontier, and that's what we're doing as we go. Oh, that is 8 gauge / 10 millimeters. Yeah.
So we're good.
Oh, that's what they're calling for. And we'll just do a little overkill on 24 volt.
I'm chopping onion. Beautiful red onion. This is Greek salad. I love the Greek cuisine, and we have a beautiful lunch, so we can think things through, get some energy, and go the wind turbine project with the new vigor. Bigger cubes, better cut. And the feta cheese is imported from the Greece in Athens, and I visited also Thessaloniki. It was one of my favorite things. I love how fresh everything in Greece is, and all these herbs, and how they grill their meat and everything, or roast it. It's so delicious. And my favorite thing in Greece is that in a little mountain restaurants or bars, they don't drink out of the wine glass, they drink out of these little juice cups, and they only have one house wine in the place, and all the tables are close together. It's really beautiful and romantic. Salt, pepper. In original recipe it is with the red wine vinegar and oregano that is already in the salad. Homegrown oregano. I think Greek have this salad because they have all the components in their backyard. For us it's gourmet luxury, and in Greece they always put it next to a slice of lemon, and I love the fresh squeezed lemon in the salad. Kalioreksi. Greek salads are ready, or as Greek call it, a salad. This is our main dish. A little bit leftover feta cheese sauce with peppers and tomato, garlic, bunch of basil and oregano. Very Greek. And homegrown chili peppers. They're even spicier the next day. We have Victory Garden on Liberty, and they have all the beautiful plants to season my food. I really love it. It makes everything so delicious. Such a special meal. May it nourish us and make good choices.
Amen. Melange is spectacular. So many spices and herbs in it. Olives. Wow, so many flavors. I think those Greeks are onto something. It's going to spread worldwide if they keep up like this. So now we have 2 equal length kickstand legs. They're part of our tripod. And now I'm going to cut what we call the pull-up bar. The crossbar. And we're going to do some pull-ups on it. It's times like these that I'm really grateful for our viewers out there, our patrons of the arts, and our Patreons. Thank you to whoever bought me this great set of Allen wrenches on shipboard. We need something good like these. These are S2 steel, which is less prone to rust, and they're so nice. It's the nicest set we've ever had. The all normal sets, they're just rusting like crazy, and we're gonna use it for the first time. Thank you, whoever it is out there. We really appreciate it, helping us get on the way. Let's try them out. Look at those beauties.
Wow, so colorful. Did you not see the name in the package?
No, there is no name. Mysteries keep it interesting. So
Let us know in the comment section down below.
Oh yeah, please let us know. Say hi. All right, so we're gonna get this. We're calling this the pull-up bar.
So we can do pull-ups. How many pull-ups you can do that?
I think last time I was at the playground, I think I did 8 or 9.
My record was 14 after the boxing training. But that was when I was 18.
14 at 18. I can't remember that long ago. In engineering, it's known as cross bracing, and it prevents lateral loads like the wind or the movement of the boat. It's going to be inside the fitting, you know. Let's see if it's even the right length. It's going to be close. It's going to be a tight fit. But the cross bracing is what really does it. You see it on bridges, skyscrapers, and the like. Trusses have it too. It prevents structural twisting and it distributes the load. Basically, it unifies these two vertical pieces into a single structure by virtue of this cross brace. It looks like it's a little racked, but that's a thing for tomorrow morning in the bright daylight with a cup of coffee.
Look at the moon and the one star.
Oh wow.
So beautiful, so magical.
Is that on somebody's flag?
Turkey. Wow!
This is awesome!
Hey, we got something right in our engine and exhaust project. You know, if you want to do something right, you have to do it yourself, like our Italian friends in the family.
Yeah. Hey, we'll get along just fine that way. Come on now. All right, saddle up, let's hit it.
How many pounds is that?
25 pounds. 20 bucks.
Well, that's good.
They promised to eat all of these carrots. So,
I'm gonna make a jar fermented,
yeah.
and I'm gonna just start eating 3 or 4 carrots a day, blended in water. A carrot smoothie to optimize my vitamin levels.
Well, let me know how that turns out.
Plus, I could put amino acids in it too. I have a lot of amino acid powders and such.
You're going to become Superman.
He's
used to
gonna
be-
become orange.
Orange man.
Orange man.
The orange man. Sure. It's gonna give a golden glow to my tan.
All right, we'll see about that.
Yeah.
All right, that looks pretty close. Got the rack out, hopefully. It's a little like hard to tell. And then of course the boat probably isn't perfectly level and so many things. And it's just gonna take some wiggling around. And I think now is the time to swing it into place. We're gonna wanna see this bubble end up in between these 2 black lines. Then we know that we're straight up. There's no way you can tell by looking at it really, between the back stays coming in at an angle, the base being at an angle, kind of going up in the back, and topsy-turvy world on the boat. A lot of places you could kind of eye something like that and be pretty accurate, but not shipboard here, not on the back on this. This is going to have to go by the bubble.
Too much?
Is never enough. Too much is never enough. So let's go for too much. Let's go for over the top. You know, we're taking it back to the next level like the good old days. The Vitamix is in action, and we're gonna go ahead and make the best of these carrots. Over the top is the only way to get to the middle. If you just go for the middle, you're probably gonna aim low.
Don't forget the lid.
You could juice it, but then you're gonna throw away a lot of vitamins and fiber. Plus, we're trying to get all the food we can out of the food we buy. So let's just give it a taste and see how yummy it is. Helen, would you like to try?
Maybe.
Oh yeah, yum. Delicious.
Okay, we are celebrating our 3 weeks sobriety and healthy eating. What has become from us?
Every diet begins with sobriety.
Now we are drinking smoothies.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
We're falling back into the old ruts from the good old days when we were healthy and in shape. But we need it because we got to be in shape for the world ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hot. Oh, that's hot. Oh, that's hot. I can't hold that. That's hot. The side that doesn't have the grinding, it goes not really flat. And then if we go to the side with the grinding, we can go all the way to the flange. Get as flat as possible. Great tip when you're working with the speed rail. It's the second time I've had to do it because getting that kind of improvement in angle is a really big deal in certain applications. It's at night and day. And do it when you need to.
We had to change the design because, as you see, this angle is too wide and the boom gonna hit one of the wind turbine legs. Now, when they cut the new leg down, it should clear.
Uh-oh. How close is it?
Five inches. Wow, 5 inches. This is one of the most challenging projects we have done on this boat. And definitely it's hard to get wind turbines up on the ketch to massive boat. I'm thinking, and tell me if it's too crazy, but what if we cut the boom?
Well, there's a lot there.
Yeah.
That's already hauled out. That's the clue. Let's measure up and see what we're really talking about.
Yeah.
Everything in life is a trade-off. This is what they call a hard decision.
That's next time on Sailing Liberty.